Hey, this your girl, Michelle Diva. I am bringing you another episode of The Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 6. Sun's out, buns out. Okay, if you are new here, welcome, 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 welcome. We do reviews here. It is the Diva Nation. And if you're returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. All right, give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. All right. So this is after the argument between Jassi and Kay, about Wendy, about Darius, about Greg, everything. Okay. Jassi said to Kay, "Listen, your energy has changed." Kay said, your energy has changed too." And so then Jassi was like, "Well, how do we move on?" And then it was, um, "Kay, you don't have nothing to say. You only gonna say, mm-hmm." Ashley was like, "Listen, why don't y'all just sleep on it and see what y'all feel like that in the morning?" Yes, because this shit was made up anyway. That's the reason why she couldn't say nothing, because it was made up. Quit making up stuff, and then y'all can have some real resolve. So Gizelle saying, "We're going on the yacht tomorrow." Okay. So Mr. Sunshine brings out some more shots. Okay. So Gizelle was like, "It is shady shot time." Then she knocks half of the shots on her lap, but Gizelle is unfazed. She was like, they bring some more out, and that's it. And she goes on with her shady shots. So the first shot goes to Ashley Darby, who is Duchess Darby, okay? Because nobody knew why she was Duchess Darby, okay? Nobody, okay? Tia, her shady shot is the stylist, okay? Jassi was the bride, and then she makes it known when she hands her the shot. She said, "And the stepmom." Yeah, that's shady. That's real shady. I like that one. Stacy is nothing. You on thing. You on thing. You on thing. Angel is chin check, and Kay uh is the Gizelle hater. And so Gizelle said, me and Wendy had a conversation, and she said that Kay hates you. And so yeah, so Kay was like, "Well, let's put a pin in it, because Wendy is not here, and I need, we could discuss this when Wendy gets back." Okay, let's put a pin in it. All right. So they go back to the villas where Wendy is convalescing. Shout out to half and half. She is convalescing, okay? And Stacy's downstairs giving Jassi and Ashley the tea about Chris Samuels, which the tea was that they went on a couple dates. Okay, Ashley thinks that, they smashed, but who cares? Don't nobody care if they smashed or not. She was separated. He was divorced, and I don't think they smashed for real though. Anyway, not with Stacy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come on now. Come on. Anyway, yeah. So then the next day, Ashley goes and calls her mom. Talking about, I don't know what they were talking about. Oh, I think Dean's or what's the other one? Dylan. Somebody's birthday. Then they wanted a Beetlejuice birthday. Something stupid. Anyway, so she said Josh texted me because I sent him a little thirst trap picture. She was like, "Okay, well, call me back." Okay. Yuck. Anyway, Wendy feels better today. Now that she knows what it is, it was just a sinus infection. But Stacy lip, she had an allergic reaction to something last night. So Jassi, come here, boo, come here. Run for the hills, cause both of your roommates got some kind of infection or some kind of reaction. You need to run for your hills, cause you getting married in 14 days. You need to stay over on the other side of the villa. Matter of fact, you need to room with Tia. Okay, you need to go in the room with Tia. Don't go in the room with them two sad heifers in that one. Go in the room with Tia. Anyway, so they're packed, they're getting ready, they're going on a yacht, and then they're going out to dinner. So they got to pack their clothes on the yacht onto the yacht so they can go from the yacht to dinner. Okay, so they get on the yacht. Listen, Gizelle, we're gonna give you some applause, girl, because you outdid yourself, child. You outdid yourself, because they had monogram tiles, not tiles, towels, like tiles, like on the floor, towels. Okay. They got monogram towels for everybody except Stacy. Hers not monogram. So you got to keep with the theme. You got to keep with the theme. I hope that when Stacy get back, that she got all of this stuff monogrammed and it's in her home somewhere. Cause this is real bad. Okay. Anyway, so when everybody get on the boat, Gizelle was like, "Can we talk?" Stacy, and not Stacy, Kay and Wendy. Excuse me. Wendy was like, "Man, listen, I can't take too much drama today." She was like, "Take me out of the group chat. I just want to have a peaceful day." So, Kay said that she never said that she didn't like Gizelle. She was upset at Gizelle because of the nightclub situation where she didn't reach out. Gizelle was like, "Listen, after the event, I had to fly to Atlanta. My dad was in surgery. And then when he got out of surgery, he was in the ICU, and then he passed away. So I could not. You were the last thing on my mind, okay?" And so Gizelle was like, "Kate, you are a high maintenance friend," and Wendy said, "I second that. You are a high maintenance friend." And so Kate was like, "Wendy, you said Gizelle was the worst person on the planet." And Wendy said, "Yeah," and I told her that to her face, okay? Because there was some seasons where Wendy and Gizelle they couldn't even be in the same room with each other, okay? So, but she said I told her to her face. That's the difference. And so Gizelle said, "I've been nothing nice to you, Kay." And so, she said, "Yeah, I've been nothing but nice to you." And Wendy said, "Yeah, you have been nice to her." And then Wendy said, but then Kay was like, "I don't care about Wendy and your stank ass ways." Wendy, what is everybody's obsession with Wendy these days? Okay. I don't know. But anyway, Wendy in the confessional said that, you fake as fuck. And so then Wendy go upstairs and Ashley go upstairs. And Jassi goes upstairs. I think so. The people were downstairs was Tia, uh, Kay, Gizelle, and Angel. I don't know why Angel was downstairs. I guess she didn't want she wasn't invited upstairs. Anyway, Tia was like, Gizelle, I'm crying because I lost my dad too. She said, Kay, you can't expect anything from Gizelle because she just lost her dad. And she said, but what you do need to do is get it all out, and and that way Gizelle knows exactly where you stand. Kudos for you, Tia. Give you some applause too, okay, for defusing this situation. Even though I think this situation was made up anyway, but we moving on with that too, okay. Gizelle said, "I want nothing for the best. Oh, for the best for you." And then Kay said, "Noted." Kay, you ain't gonna tell her you want nothing for the best for her too. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say same. You ain't gonna say ditto or nothing. You just gonna say noted. That's some bullshit there. Mm, that's some bullshit. I don't like that. I don't like that. Mm-mm. So Jassi and Ashley go swimming. They the only ones that go swimming. They bumping booties underwater and stuff. So they change and they go to the restaurant. It's the Orchard Bay restaurant. Everybody looks beautiful, but Jassi was not in the picture for some reason. They took a picture on the outside the restaurant, but Jassi was not in the picture. Maybe she's still on the boat and she was trying to, get her hair together. I do believe she's probably trying to get her hair together. I don't know, but she wasn't on the she wasn't in the picture, but she did come. She miraculously got to the table. So I don't know. So Ashley um said to Stacy, "You were asked to be a bridesmaid." Really? Her and Stacy that close? Her, Jassi, Stacy and Jassi that close? She was asked to be a bridesmaid? Okay. But Stacy was like, I declined for um, family reasons. She said in the confessional, she said, my business launches that same weekend or something. So I need to launch my business. Okay, girl. Okay. So then Gizelle in the confessional saying that Stacy was not going to Jassi wedding until Jassi um got picked got put back on the show. Other than that, she wasn't going to uh Jassi Weston wedding. She said she is not a real friend to Jassi. I can see that now. She said, but once she was able to come back into the group, then she decides to go to the wedding. Okay. Damn. Okay. All right then. So then Tia talks about this catfish situation because Jassi said Tia filters her pictures, but then Tia went on to Jassi's Instagram or whatever, and she said, "You filter your pictures too. We're doing just the same amount of filtering," basically. And so Jassi was like, "Many of my pictures are unfiltered." And then she gonna be like, "And let me tell you, Tia." Now, mind you, this is a fork. Okay, this is a fork. "Let me tell you something, Tia." Everybody was like, "What?" And so Tia was like, "Don't do that with the fork." And so she was just like, "You came in this group acting like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on." And she mocking her accent as well. And so, and then she said, You said in front of the rest of the group that Darius has competition. And she said, and this comes 14 days before my wedding. And Tia was like, oh my God, you got anger issues. She was like, are you going to shake a table or throw a glass? She said, don't play with me, Tia. So Wendy was like, could somebody pass the prosciutto? she, she don't care nothing about it. So, the issue is that the guy, Mr. Sunshine, okay, liked Jassi, and he said you are my favorite, and he wanted Jassi to stand next to him in the picture. Now they show a picture of of Darius and Mr. Sunshine. Cause Kay was like, Mr. Sunshine had 2 teeth in his mouth and 2 dreads. Okay, so they show a picture of Mr. Sunshine and Darius. Okay, listen. Mr. Sunshine looked like he could be Darius' daddy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm just saying. He looked like because they had like the same nose. And they like the same complexion and stuff. It looked like he could be his daddy. Now, whatever the case may be, she married Darius. That's fine. But it did look like it could be his daddy. For real. For real. Scout's honor. I'm sorry. But Kay said that was tongue in cheek. She said, y'all see Mr. Sunshine's Sunshine. You know, he had two teeth and 2 dreads on his head. Okay. But Gizelle in the confessional said Jassi and Darius had to overcome a lot of obstacles, to get down this aisle. She was like, because I went through the same thing. She said, but don't come for Tia with a fork. I know that's right, Gizelle. So everybody was laughing and everything like that. But then Tia was like, I'm very offended by you mocking my accent. And so everybody was like, oh, shit. Then she was like, I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Anyway, so they leave the restaurant. And so apparently when the cameras were down and the mics were off and everything like that, they leave and Jassi and Angel was having a conversation. And I need to know, if the mics were off, why did we hear it? Okay. And if the cameras were down, why did we see it? But hey, obviously they put them cameras up and they put them mics back on when they saw that they were in the heated conversation. They were sure going to record that. So anyway, Angel's like, she just jealous of me. She a snaggletooth, stringy hair piece of trash. This bitch is ugly. I was just like, damn, you are a mean girl. Oh boy, you are not giving Pisces good looks. Oh, I can be a mean girl, but I'm not. I'm not. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah. So she showed a picture of this lady to Jassi. Jassi was like, whatever. So obviously she doesn't look pleasing to the eye, I guess. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is, golly, Angel. Anyway, so They get back to the villa. They change out of their outfits, change it to their little slutty outfits, and um, Gizelle got a little thing to say, batch that ass up. That's what I'm talking about, girl. All right, so Stacy come down in this Swedish, German or whatever, this German, Swedish, whatever outfit on. Boo. Wendy said, you give an international slut. Okay. Gizelle is the ringmaster. Ashley is astronaut. Okay. Tia is a modest slut. She ain't even take her little robe off. Okay. Kay is a cowgirl. And Angel is Angel. Boo, Angel. No, that was a horrible outfit. And I need for you, I know you are breastfeeding. I know, because my breast was that size when I was breastfeeding, okay? To the point where my whole breast covered my whole baby's body. Not just the head, the whole body. But I need for you to get something that fits that size H cup. Okay, I need for you to get something that fit. Okay, because everything you put on this little meat right here, you need to cover that up. Now, if you got to put on something under it, a tank top or something to cover that up, you should have covered that up. For real. I'm tired of seeing this little meat on the breast here. And I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I know what it's like. I swole up. Everything swole up, okay? But anyway. And Wendy is the slutty professor, and Jassi is the bride. So Angel come in. She was just like, my wings are bending. She was like, well, I feel deflated. I'm tired of you. You know what? I'm gonna be honest.
Stop it. Get some help.
As far as I'm concerned, I'll say this at the end. Okay, anyway. They give Jassi a lap dance. They whip her, they blindfold her, they handcuff her, they lick on her, They do everything. So then Angel handcuffed Jassi, and she said, your crime is having a big mouth. And so Jassi said, yeah, I got a big mouth. That's why I'm getting married. Yes, child. Yes. Yes. I can't even get no excitement. Okay. I can't get no excitement, honey. Yes. Damn, honey. Yes, honey. Yes. Here we go. You right there. Right here. That's it. That's my excitement, child. Yes. That's why I'm getting married. Yes. I got a big mouth. And then she was tied back here, and then she came with the handcuffs. She was like a contortionist, double jointed. I was like, oh shit. Okay, girl. And so Tia was like, Darius is a very lucky man. She very bendy. I know that's right. So then Wendy was like, well, what were you guys talking about on the golf cart? And so then Angel says, someone messaged me about someone messaged Jassi about some incorrect information on me. And so Jassi said that, in some instances that she is not a nice person. She is not the nicest person. Well, we see that. We see that with our own eyes. Hell. So then Angel goes into this whole scenario of when me and Bobby was dating, a young lady welcomed me into the Chicago, I guess, WAG thing. And so she befriended me and Bobby. And then Bobby's agent, his financial advisor, and his mentor said I stole money from his account and I was off my birth control so I can get pregnant by him, you know. And so when I saw her, I let her have it. Well, I could totally understand that. And if you stole the money, he still married you, so it don't even matter, okay? Because we don't know if you stole the money or not. Because you didn't deny you stole the money, okay? You ain't denying it, okay? And if you stole the money, then he still married you. So what difference does it make? And you got two beautiful kids. So, you know, even if you was off your birth control or not, he still married you. What difference does it make? Okay. So, Jassi said, it was another wag. She said, that, Angel has a reputation of being very mean and nasty. We can see that. Cause she very mean and nasty here. You know. And she said, and then especially when she didn't want me to go on a trip. So I didn't know what to think as far as, Angel. You know, Jassi was like, I didn't know what to think. Anyway, Gizelle said, well, it was good that Jassi had a one-on-one with you without the cameras, without the mics and stuff like that. And so Angel was like, I'm just tired. And she said, this happened. And then they asked when this happened. She was like, it's 2016. So, girl, that is almost 10 years ago. What? What? Girl. Girl. Girl, 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 girl. Anyway, everybody was like, who cares? You know, you got two kids or whatever. He married you. Who cares? So Gizelle said, um, are you upset at the situation or are you upset at Jassi? And she was just like, she said, you upset at the situation and not at Jassi. And she was like, I don't know. Girl, bye. Okay? Girl, bye. Because let me reiterate what you have said. And I don't recorded this. I'm tired of this, man. Okay? What you have said.
How you feel being a rookie to the
You know, it's crazy. No, they're not hazing me just yet. But see, I don't play that shit. Even though I'm a rookie to this group of women, I'm not a rookie woman, you know.
Cause I'm quite sure I'm gonna have to play this the whole season. How about this? Remember this? Remember that? I'm that motherfucker. I'm not a rookie woman. I don't play that shit. You ain't even this is not even rookie shit. Okay? This is not even rookie shit. This ain't even rookie shit. This is, you need to get the fuck off this damn show shit. That's what it should be. That's what it is. And I root for you cuz I'm Pisces, okay? But I don't know where no. Anyway, Gizelle said, Angel, you could have kept your mouth shut and we would have had a good time. Wendy and Ashley would have been kissing in a corner, okay? We would have had a good time if you'd have kept your mouth shut. So Angel leaves, calls her husband, and, yeah. Oh, God. She crying. And so then Kay come out. She was like, "You crying?" And Angel was like, "I'm fine." Inside the villa, Kay go back in, and Kay was like, she in a fragile state and everything like that. Whatever. Wendy was like, "Listen, she is upset again." She said, "We know the rules of engagement in this group." She could have brought all of this mess right in front of the group, but instead she had one-on-one conversation off camera with her. And Jassi was like, "I thought I was doing the right thing, man. I'm sorry." And then Kay was like, "This is our last night. We don't have to do this." Wendy in the confessional saying, Angel's living in misery, so you and your angel wings can go home. And I agree with that wholeheartedly, Wendy, okay? You and your angel wings can go home. Cause you crying and all that other stuff, go, no. Maybe I done lived a life. I'm a little. I think I'm too little hard. Cause no. Maybe she a young Pisces, honey. Cause Anyway, I'm gonna leave that alone, child. Ooh, she done got my blood pressure up. Anyway, Wendy said, "Well, whether it's out of love or out of respect, in front of the camera, outside the camera, it's never good enough for her. She always thinking that we're attacking her, and that makes me uncomfortable to engage with her no matter what we do. She's always thinking that we getting at her." And she was like, and I ain't trying to do that. As far as I'm concerned, this not a rookie woman, and I'm this motherfucker and all that other stuff. Y'all shouldn't invite her to no more shit, okay? As far as I'm concerned, she can do her little stuff with Kay. She can film with Kay. I wouldn't invite her to nothing else. Far as I'm concerned, because listen, if you gonna be a Debbie Downer this whole time, and if you gonna cry every fucking time we say something to you, yeah, you need to go. You need to go. And I was rooting for you, Angel. I was rooting for you. I was giving you chance after chance. But honey, if you leave this season short, I ain't gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad because I ain't gonna see Bobby no more because your husband is fine. Okay. But he ain't that fine that I need to see him too. Okay. Ugh. Anyway. I had to let that go. I had to get that off my chest. Anyway, give me a thumbs up, like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.